I watch a lot of TikToks. I watch an inordinate amount of TikToks. I mean, I do my own TikToks. I like to see what's going on out there. There's a lot of creators I love. There's a lot of good information I derive from watching TikToks. And frequently I'll see somebody I just can't stand and I'll scroll by them. But there are others that really get in my craw, that piss me off. I'd love to expose them. I'd love to give their name and stitch their shit, but there's no money in that. Then they'll just come back and I'll start one of these ridiculous fucking arguments like we see on TikTok so often. And that's not why I'm here. I'm not here to fight with other creators. But at some point, I got to make a point about people who are purposely out there misleading people. I ran across a guy, kind of a creepy, weird looking guy. He's got hair like Scott Stapp from Creed back in the 90s. He's wearing a black tank top, even though he's in his mid to late 40s. He's got these glasses. He's kind of creepy looking, and he thinks he's cool. He's acting, well, I know. He says, I'm a lawyer, so I should know. So you would presume that what comes out of his mouth has some authority, and that's where the problem lies. People think just because you have a title, you're serious or that you know shit, and that isn't always the case. He's talking about the trials that Donald Trump is in and the appeals he's making, and he's explaining it how Donald Trump is doing the right things and how the judge is a joke and how the prosecution is a joke. If he's a lawyer, he's just not grasping what's going on. That's why I think he's just fucking lying. He's bullshit. He's part of the problem why we have the difficulties we have in this country. We have the media and individuals like this dumb fucker putting out lies, and then other dumb fuckers believe it. Now this guy annoys the fuck out of me. I don't know what it is about him. He's creepy looking in the first place, and he's spewing lies and then saying, well, I should know, I'm a lawyer. Let me remind you, Rudy Giuliani is a lawyer. Sidney Powell is a lawyer. John Eastman is a lawyer. Ken Chesebro is a lawyer. There's a lot of fucked up lawyers. Now, I don't want to piss off those followers of mine that are lawyers because there are a lot of good lawyers. I wouldn't put them all in one pile any more than I would put any group of people all together. There are good people and there are bad people. But I want you to understand this. Just because somebody tells you they're a lawyer or a minister or a doctor, that does not mean they're good people. That doesn't mean they know fuck all about what they're talking about. So when you're scrolling along on TikTok here and you come across a lawyer that are telling you things that you go, that doesn't sound right. Don't give him any credit just because he's a lawyer. Understand, he's as fucked up as the next guy. And he doesn't deserve any credibility if he's saying shit like that. Now, you may have seen this guy. I don't know. I think I'm just going to block him. I happen upon him, and I don't even want to deal with this dumb fuck. But I take a personal offense to media, whether they be left or right or somebody on TikTok, knowingly coming out and lying to people. That is part of the biggest problem of this country. That is why we are divided. Everybody has a different story. And when they have a different story, they can't come together. So fuck these people who lie. We don't need to listen to them. You don't need to listen to them. You see somebody like that, just fucking block them. Take their platform away from them. I mean, this guy had about 80,000 followers, which frustrates me. That's a fair amount of followers. Who's following this dumb fuck? I cannot understand it. And again, therein lies the problem we have in this country.